Hey there, this is Shweta. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how you can create a website for free for your coaching or consulting business in order to sell your services. You don't need to buy a domain, you don't need to use WordPress, Squarespace or any other such platform to build a website from scratch. We are going to be using a platform called Payhip today to build the website for free. So before we get started, the first thing you'll want to do is sign up for a free account on Payhip. They do charge a 5% transaction fees, which I still think is a great deal because you will only pay this transaction fee when someone buys something from you or signs up for your service. And again, this transaction fees is separate from the fee you'll pay to PayPal or Stripe. So that's the first thing, sign up for your account. The second thing is under settings, you want to set up your account, either link it to PayPal or Stripe to receive payment when someone signs up for your services. And after that, let's get started with building up your coaching or consulting website.
Okay, so once you've created your free account, you're inside your dashboard. We are going to click on products and create a new product. So when you add a new product, you have different options. Now, Payhip is a great platform to use if you're selling digital products as well. And I have a detailed tutorial on how you can get started with Payhip for that. So definitely check that out in the description below. But for the purpose of this video, we're going to focus on creating a coaching service website. So that's what I'm going to select here. Once you select that, you have to give your coaching service a name. So I'm just going to call this Career Coaching by Shweta. And here you want to select if you want to have an intake form for a client. I generally like to have an intake form so that you get them to fill out the form before they schedule a call with you or before you get on a meeting with them. It's always helpful to be prepared for calls using the form. You could also use the option where you need to approve their form before they can check out and buy the service, but I would just go with the intake form and I'll hit next. And this is where you can set up pricing. So you can have multiple plans within one coaching service option. So you could add another plan here. So let's set up two plans. One of them is going to be a one-time purchase for $200, and I'm going to call this 1 hour coaching call. And when you click here, you might want to show them some description for this plan. So I'm going to say 1 hour career coaching call with Shweta. And then you might want to display a small image. You can download icons from the internet. There's a website called Flat Icons where you can download icons from. So I'm just going to use an icon that I've downloaded from Flat Icons. Also remember, when you're using these free icons, if you're downloading them for free, you might have to attribute the person, and you can add a link in there to attribute it. Again, I'm just showing this for the purposes of the demo, so not really doing it. You could also just download icons from Canva to use them here. Okay, so this is my first plan. I can also add another plan here. So I'll add another subscription here for $500 every month. And again, you want to make sure you've connected your Stripe for subscription because they're saying that they're not able to support PayPal subscriptions yet. So make sure you use Stripe if you're going for the subscription plan. You could also just do a payment plan. Again, for payment plan as well, they don't support PayPal subscriptions yet. So make sure you're using Stripe if you're using the subscription or the payment plan. And here you can say monthly coaching or monthly career coaching. Again, you can add a description here, monthly career coaching option includes LinkedIn, resume, interview prep. And then you want to display an icon. Again, I'm just uploading the same one for now. Once that is done, you'll just hit next. Again, I haven't connected my Stripe account, so let me go ahead and connect my account first. Gone ahead and connected my Stripe account. I'm gonna hit next. Select a date. So this is the date when someone will be enrolled into your service. Now, if you're conducting a group coaching, you would want to choose a fixed date, but for individual coaching, I would just go with the enrollment date and hit next. Here you can set up milestones. So of course, the first thing that you want to set up with the milestone would be giving them a link to book a call with you. So here I'm going to set up the first milestone as welcome, book your first call. And if you have any other description or input you need from them, you could just add that here. uh, I'll just say click on or use the calendar below to book your call. And then here you can add a calendar. So depending on which platform you're using as a calendar, you could do that. They do have an integration with Calendly, and I also have a complete video on how you can set up Calendly for free. So definitely check that out. I'll link that up here. I'm going to add my Calendly link here. Um, calendly.com/weatherhour. Okay, and then hit next. So this is the page that's set up. We have an intake form, we have a first milestone, we are giving them a link to book a call. It's going to be visible for everyone. And then if you want to add these customers to your mailing list, add them to you as a subscriber, you could do that here. I'm just going to click on add coaching service, and the product has been added. So now next steps, you can preview what the clients will see when they enroll for the service, and you can also edit your sales page. So I'm going to preview the page now that my client is going to see. So this is how they'll be able to see the page. So they can see this first milestone here. When you click on it, they'll be able to this is your going to be your Calendly calendar where they can go ahead and book a call. Again, you can check out how to set up Calendly in the video below. And then it says use a calendar below to book your call. So that is great. You can also add more milestones here if you wanted to. So if you wanted to add a new milestone, let's say week 1, uh, this week, your task is to research 5 companies you this week your task is to research 5 companies you would like to work for. Okay. So you could add a start date here. You could also add your calendar if you're offering multiple calls, or you could integrate Zoom here as well. And then you can also you just save this milestone as a draft. I'm just gonna hit create milestone, and similarly you can keep adding more milestones as well. So this is the page that is going to show up for your client, and this is going to update with your client name. Let's go back. And here, so again, it's just showing us a test client because we don't have any clients enrolled yet. So you under clients, you're able to click here on go to coaching and test your page for your clients. Under pages, you're able to see links to all the pages. So if you're promoting this service, and you want a link to the sales page, this is the link you're going to be sharing with your prospective clients. So this is the link where they will be able to sign up for this particular service. Now, this is a sales page, so you can edit the sales page. Let's go ahead and do that. So when you go to edit, this is how the sales page is going to show up. You can customize it as per your needs. So you can change the header here. So if you wanted to change how this shows up, I could just say Shweta Ravar coaching or career coaching. And you could also add a logo here if you wanted to. Let's save changes and go back. If you wanted to change the navigation links, you could do that. You could also add an announcement bar if you wanted to make some special announcements at the top of the page. Let's change this part here now. So instead of coaching name, I'm just going to say career coaching. And here you could add a description. Let me help you with your career transition. You can also change the background image. So I'm going to go browse and click on background, and I'm going to click on replace. You could upload your own image, or you could also go through some free images that are available. Let's choose business and see what comes up. I'm going to choose this and click on choose this image, and then I'm going to go back and change the color scheme. I'm going to choose white, so this shows up. Maybe light. I'll just go with white for now. Save changes, and then you can change and edit the text. So this particular section now, you could edit the text here. So you can add details about your coaching offer. You can change the heading, get career coaching now. And then you can add a description, work with me to get your career sorted. You can also add a button here, a link. I'm just going to leave this as it is. I'm going to save changes. And then again, you could change this image, this text, or you could just remove it. You can delete the section. And then here, the one section that I want to add is my pricing plans, because I want to give them options to sign up, right? So I'm going to add those pricing plans. I'm going to save changes, and I want to move this before anything else. So pricing plans, I'm going to click on this and drag it here. So this is how it's going to look like. They can choose pricing plan, sign up, and then this is kind of the intake form. If you don't want an intake form, you could definitely delete this, but generally it really helps to have them fill out the intake form before signing up. And then you can also edit and add any frequently asked questions. So if they want a refund, how does that work? How does appointment scheduling work? You could add like use the calendar in milestone 1 to sign up. And you could add any other frequently asked questions here. And then I'm going to save changes. And then you could preview this page by clicking on preview. So this is how it's going to show up. They can click here to sign up. And this is the checkout page for them. Okay. So we have that sales page set up now. I'm going to hit publish. And then I'm going to click here and exit. So now I have my sales page set up. This is the post intake page. So this is the page that shows up after they submit their intake form. So let's view this. So after they submit their intake, they're taken to the pricing plan. I want to have the pricing plan on on the sales page as well, but of course that's not a requirement. And then the checkout page is this one. We can't make any edits. This is how it's going to be. And then the thank you page, you could definitely edit this if you wanted to. So these are all the pages. uh, we have the template here. This is your milestones, and again you can add more milestones by going to the clients page. You could also add more pricing options here, and under milestones you have an option to add any comments. So if any comments show up for you, if your clients add any comments to any milestones, you'll be able to see that here. Let's go back to products, and let's go back to this one. So this is the link that you want to share with your clients for them to be able to come here and sign up here. So now one thing you want to remember, if they sign up using the pricing plan, they won't be you know uh, going through the intake form, because they're going to just click here and sign up. So maybe you want to remove this pricing plan from your sales page and just have this intake form, or you want to remove the intake form completely, depending on how where you want your pricing to show up. I generally like to be transparent to and show up the pricing on the sales page itself, but again, that is a personal preference. So we've set up our product. Now, when you go to your store and you click on launch your store builder, this is where you'll be able to see all your products that you have inside of Payhip. So I have some other products here as well. And then here, this is the career coaching with Shweta product. Now, when you if you want to add a thumbnail here, so if you want an image to show up here, what you want to do is, let's exit this, go back to your products and click on manage here. And then this is where you can update a thumbnail. So I'm just going to use this as a thumbnail for now, but this is how you can update your thumbnail and save changes. So now when you go back to your store here and you go into your store builder, you'll be able to see the thumbnail here. So like this. And again, you can create this thumbnail in Canva. But the main thing you want to remember is the link that is going to work uh, for your career coaching sales page is going to be this one right here. So this is the link you want to share with your prospective clients, and when they click on that link, they'll be taken to the sales page. They can sign up here, or they'll fill the intake form first, and they can go through. You can add any other information, like what is the process like. You can add a description for your coaching. You could add client testimonials and so much more. So I hope this video was helpful for you. For more such videos on tutorials and platform reviews, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.